And then here he grabs my phone. I don't even remember how this was taken. I don't even remember. Hello there. So if you don't know, my name's Maddie, and if you do, welcome back. To subscribe, you can click that little button down below. It means a lot. So today, many of you probably clicked on this video to, you know, watch me and listen to me ramble on about the times I've met the child, the one and only, Shawn Mendes. Yes, that is right. I have met him
3 times.
It was a rough past. We are going to plug in the good old buddy hard drive. Let's do this. So again, I mentioned the 3 times that I've met Shawn were June 29th, 2014, September 21st, 2014, and March 20th, 2015. So yes, 2015, 16, 17, 18, it's been 3 years. But do I remember every single second of meeting him? Yes. So I was obviously going to make a video when it happened, but it didn't really work so well because I didn't own a camera, I didn't own an editing software, I was just a mess. And obviously I was like 13 years old. So basically, I'm going to explain and show you guys, I put a little folder together of the times that I met him. Why don't we get started? We're just gonna jump right into it. So the first time I met him was at Magcon. The second time I met him was at Canada's Wonderland. He was doing something for like this singing TV show, and I ended up just going to watch him perform. But I'll tell you about the look we got in because I actually recorded it. I was gonna post a vlog when I was like 13, so I'll show you some of these videos. But first, let's go through Magcon because I think, oh, these are gross. Oh my god. So first of all, as you can see, I was like, yeah, so, but I guess meeting them starts like right here. So I'm just gonna select these. Why is it so bright? Okay, let me select these really quickly. And I wanna flip through these just because I know some of them are like so depressing. Let's do this, yay! So these are the pictures I took at Magcon. I haven't watched or seen any of these in so long. So let's start off with this. This isn't Shawn, but this is basically, I had a meet and greet, I could sit down, I could talk to them, and it was, I think like something around 85 bucks at the time. This was... Sorry, I need to watch these, I don't even know who they are. I was against the barricade. That's Sebastian Sansky. That's tea. That's for another video.
Let's spill the tea.
That can, oh my god, this is me. Oh my god, this is me eating Jack and Jack. I was like, can we do like a funny one of you guys picking me up? And Johnson was like, yeah, let's pick her up like right now. And then Jack was like, later bro. So I was like, cheese. And then they picked me up and he threw his Sharpie. This isn't even Shawn related, sorry guys. So that's it for videos apparently. Let's go to the pictures. Skip through a few of them and keep going. Like, ew! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the funniest story, guys. Okay, basically they had, okay, so this is when I started meeting them. Basically they had a line. This was me, Sammy, the person taking the picture, Shawn and Aaron. But Aaron would not let go of me for some reason, and he was like, oh my god, you give like the best hugs. You know, like they're supposed to be like all sappy and sweet, like you paid your money, you're supposed to get what you paid for. Shawn was like, Aaron, you're in my spot, bro. He's like, I'm not letting go of her. So when Shawn was like, you're in my spot, I kind of like wanted to turn over and like look at him and be like, what? Okay, because I obviously didn't hear him. So I asked him, like, what did you say? Because I thought he was talking to me. So in this picture, you can see I'm all like, what, Shawn? And then here he grabs my phone. I don't even remember how this was taken. I don't even remember. Shawn took my phone. I don't even remember why I made him take my phone. I think he was signing my case. He took my phone, but it was on picture, and he just snapped one, and that's what came out of it. And then this is what the picture obviously turned out like. I got to actually, because what combo I bought at Magcon allowed me to stay with them after we were the last people in the room. So basically I went to the end of the line and we had the most time with them because we could just sit down, we were talking. Like, so this is what I mean by Aaron, he wouldn't let go of me. And you can see Shawn, he's like signing somebody's like picture or something. Aaron was just like, oh, you're so cute, like whatever, I'm just not gonna let go of you. And Shawn was like, you're in my spot, like look at this. And then Shawn's like, bro, let's take this picture. And Shawn's trying to like get in there. And I'm like, no, like it's not gonna happen. I'm trying to see if I have any pictures of Shawn. Yeah, so again, I was like basically against the barricade. I'm gonna blur the girl's face out in this picture that I went with because I don't know if she wants me to post her or not. I don't talk to her now, but look, God. You know what I just realized? I gave this bear to Jack and Jack. Hold up. Hold up. I skid over that like it was nothing. I gave that bear to Jack and Jack. I mean to Jack Johnson, because I honestly love Jack. I love Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson was always my favorite, like Jack. I gave it to him and he posted this. And somebody posted this. That is my bear. I totally forgot that even happened. Oh my god, and there's Shawn. There's Shawn just taking a nice seat, and obviously, me being me, I take a picture and I was shitting myself. Again, keep in mind, I was 13 years old when I went to this. This is all of them on stage. So the people that weren't there were like Matthew Spinoza, and the people that weren't there, Cameron and Nash, they didn't go. But they all were still together. Oh my god, this is Shawn just coming up to me being like, I was like, bro, I literally love you. Ew, like, what is this? What is that? Yeah, okay, whatever. That's it of Magcon, I guess. I invested so much time in these people, and it's like hilarious to look at, obviously now. It's like, wow, like that was my childhood, whatever. But like looking back at this stuff, some like weird shit happened. Like back, I don't even know what to explain. Like there used to be this account called like My Little Magcon, and like I think Jack Johnson ran it or something, and they just did it to like spy on fans. Whatever, that's it for Magcon. So the second time I met Shawn was basically I went to Wonderland, and I made a whole video of it actually. Like this is like I had purple hair. I was just gross. I don't know. I'm gonna blur out the other person's face as well. But as you can see, I don't know what was happening with me. I basically vlogged it. Here, you're about to start running to the line. So we entered Wonderland and we were gonna run. We ran to the line and we were basically in line from at 11:49 a.m. So from 12, and we were let in around 9. So halfway through, me and my friend. We were like, let's just go on a ride. Like we're in Canada's Wonderland. We had passes and everything, so we didn't have to pay to get in. And we were like, let's just go on a ride. Like let's go to Leviathan. So we went to the park, like the park's biggest ride. And while I cannot explain how much luck I have, it's honestly scary because we waited in line for maybe 2 hours. Like I kid you not, it was 2 hours. Like on hot days at Canada's Wonderland, the line gets really long, and I kid you not, we were waiting in line for 2 hours, and that whole 2 hour span, Shawn could have came any second to ride the ride. No. Right when they let us into the cages to go on, like our turn is next, he just walks out of nowhere and he sits down at Wonderland in the ride, and he was just like, how's it going? And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, hello?
Like, hello?
Anyways, so let's see what this is. You can see in this picture, they take a picture of you when you're going down the slope, and she was on the ride with Shawn because that's Shawn's aunt sitting next to her. There were 2 extra seats, and Shawn was like, just let them on. Like they basically rented, like they kicked everyone off, and I was waiting there, and I was like, he literally took my spot. Like I was about to sit exactly where he was sitting, and he was like, I'm so sorry I took your spot. Like we didn't mean to do this. Do you want to just come on the ride? And I was like, damn, like go ahead. So she goes on the ride with this girl, Katie, that we met that day, and she ends up buying the picture, and it's still sitting in her room now, actually. And it's really funny because they right when we got off the ride, they were like, no, you're not allowed to buy this because you can obviously buy it and sell it. They were like, they took it down, they deleted it. She goes, I'm in that picture, you're giving me that picture. So they gave her that picture. So this is the only picture I actually got. I look kind of atrocious. Voila! That's what it is. That's the only picture I got with him the second time I met him. And okay, I wasn't a greedy. First of all, I was like, you know what? Like that's fine. That's like totally fine. Like I don't even care that I didn't get a picture with him. I was like, I'm not greedy I'm not gonna be greedy. I didn't want a picture of us standing together because I was like, okay, I just met you at Magcon. So at this point, September 21st, 2014, we talked because they checked their straps and they checked that they were buckled in approximately 4 or 5 times because, you know, nobody wants a Shawn Mendes lawsuit. While they were checking him, we talked because there was nothing between us. The gates were open. Like I could have easily jumped on him and mauled him, but why would I? So we basically just talked. He was just like, what's your name? Like, how old are you? Like, what are you guys doing here today? Because none of us were wearing like Shawn Mendes merch or anything. And he's like, what are you guys doing here? Like, just riding on rides, whatever. And we're like, no, we're actually here to see you. He's like, what perfect timing that is to just like imagine. Oh my God, here's me sneaking some pictures. And then I was like, hi, yeah, mom, I'm here. And I'm like clicking the picture, I'm like, yeah. But overall, meeting him at Wonderland was pretty sweet. And I got to see a part of him that like not many people do when they meet him, because just like I'm gonna tell in the next story, you get rushed at meet and greets and you can't really, like, ones you pay for and ones like that are set up by management and whatnot, you get kicked out so fast. And it kind of sucks because you spend all this time waiting in line to meet your favorite like influencer, to meet your favorite like person in the world practically, and you get rushed. It's picture, next, and it kind of really does suck sometimes. But I kind of sat down and I was having a conversation with him and I'm like, how's your day been going? How are you nervous about the show? Like, we started talking. He took my name down and he remembered I was Madeline. And then a couple months later, he actually followed me on my personal Twitter that I made because my friend saw him at the airport and he was like, oh, my friend at the airport was texting me and he was like, oh, Shawn Mendes is on my flight right now. And I'm like, oh, can you maybe like tell him to follow me on like my personal. So he sits down next to Shawn. He's like,
Oh my God, I'm sorry to like bug you, but my friend is like a fan. And she said she met you at Wonderland once and her name was, can you follow her on Twitter? Her name's Madsconte.
And he goes,
oh, isn't her name Madeline?
And then he told me the story when he got back from the flight and I was like, oh my God, he knew like my name? Does he really remember me? That was just a little something. But now this time was quite funny. So March 20th, 2015, this is the last time I've met him since, and it's pretty funny. Not the last time I've seen him twice or three times after in concert after this. But basically, this is what I got first. So we showed up at the mall. It was at a mall, first of all. And you could see us like waving at him. This was after the meet and greet, so I didn't really want to scream his name, jump on him, maul him any more than he already was going to get. Pretty cute, right? Yeah, no. So anyways, I met him earlier on and basically this is the picture. I'm gonna have to crop my friend out again because I don't know if she wants to be on the internet for the world to see. Don't know if she wants to be on YouTube, so I'll just crop her out. So basically they said you can go twice at a time or you can go once at a time. And I chose, we're gonna, me and my friend are gonna go together, and we thought like, let's do like those things you see on Twitter where it's like you and your bestie meet your fave, and we're just like, let's do like a gangster pose. So at first he was just smiling and we're like, no, Shawn, come on. But the guys that were taking the picture were like, hurry up. And we were like,
are you kidding me? We didn't even hug him yet.
So, okay, again, not greedy at all. I'm not like that. Again, I know there are people that were probably so angry that just met him for the first time. This was my third time meeting him, but we were like, you know, let's just take like a cute picture. And they weren't even allowing us to do it. And Shawn was like, no, leave them. Like, I want to do this. So he puts his hands around us, whatever. He's doing like these cute poses with his hands. And we thank him, we say bye, we give him hugs. He smells so good. Like, so good. And that's the only thing I remember from that meet and greet, other than the fact that he told the security, like, let me take the picture with my fans. Thank you very much. I remember like exactly like, oh my God, I was like hugging him, whatever. And then me and my friend left and we were like,
bro, did you smell that guy? Like,
what the f? I think that's basically it. So anyways, people, thank you so much for watching. This is now the end of the video. If you made it this far, please click that subscribe button down below. And like this, give me a comment. Have you met Shawn Mendes? How did it go? Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Was he nice? Was he rude? Did he smell good? Comment down below. I actually really want to know like other experiences. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great one.